Yo, what's up guys? It's a new video. Hopefully this content gets out before the 20th. Fingers crossed. Trying to find a group currently. We got Rainbow Six early from Ubisoft, and we are currently trying to get some content. We will be trying to get into some quick plays. So hopefully we can find somebody. If not, I might have to start outsourcing and reaching out to people to see who will let me join their party. But yeah, this is the first reaction to Rainbow Six Extraction.
Once I hit you with that bad space, you ain't coming back. No control on the reach, you give me space. I tell, hit you with that bad space, you ain't coming back.
Alright, check. Hello? I'm gonna talk about this gameplay footage while I'm editing, so I'm gonna let this play so I can let this go. But this is the first game that we played, and this is the first match I actually got into. It took me like 15-20 minutes to get in since the servers went back up. Oh no, you guys. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I played with some randoms just so we could have some co-op gameplay, because this game is extremely big on co-op, and the main thing is that this game heavily relies on communication. So if you're not using a mic, definitely utilize the pings and chat. So we first jumped in. One of the guys was playing Doc, I was playing Hibana, and another one was playing Tachanka. When you load into a map, you really want to utilize each character for the missions that you see. I'm turning down the game audio just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to be able to listen and hear me commentate on this. But we were mainly just looking around for the captured agent or operator, and it was my Doc. So I played this game a little bit and ended up getting one of my operators killed, which meant that I had to go back in and save him. And this is one of the first things you can do. Oh, my Lanta, my phone would go off. These are a few things that you have to do when you do lose your operators. But this game is super heavy on stealth. So sometimes you want to take your time and not just go gung-ho and blast and everything. Lower level difficulties, friendly fire is there, but it's not super prevalent. I really was enjoying this game last night. The servers went down for a few hours when I was trying to record, which kind of sucked. So I had to spend a lot of time waiting for servers to go back up. And the reason why I had streams opens was because I was there to notify them when the servers were back up. Because I initially thought I was going to get a spot in, but unfortunately wasn't able to. So there's a lot of goop on the ground. You got to be very wary. This game is very heavy on like paying attention to your surroundings, because there's some spores. Maybe you'll see it later. Some of the spores, they can really get you killed because they stick onto you and you have no way, especially playing solo. You can't get those spores off. Right now we're blowing up these stems, which are holding my operator. What you'll want to do is just blast all these things. Unfortunately, I can't show off the training mode, so we had to jump straight in and show you some sick, awesome gameplay, hopefully, with a whole bunch of randoms. So far, this first game that I played is actually really good. Coca-Cola, I actually was able to queue up with him again, and we ended up adding each other so we can play this game at other times, because it was really hard during this time to find people. But once you get the agent or operator, you usually want to take them back to the extraction point. That way you can get that captured. My bad.
Okay,
Captured
come on.
operator.
Here's the stairs. You need to come over here.
Yeah, the goop slows down your fastest walking speed or sprinting speeds.
You guys
Yeah,
can
but
just,
so far
like,
my first
take the ammo or
my first
whatever,
real
maybe
impression of this
recharge.
game
Oh, okay,
um,
I'm Doctor
plays
Who.
exactly like Rainbow Six Siege, but if you ever played the actual like special game mode that they had for PvE, it plays almost identical but a lot more polished. Your loadouts and everything, you have to level your character. Every time you level your character, you're able to use new stuff. So it's like a Call of Duty progression, and Left 4 Dead / Back 4 Blood. That style of gameplay, because you're running around, you got ammo everywhere, you got things to loot, random drops, random missions, and the game really does fairly well with just using the, what is it called?
I got the ammo. Let's go. Wait for me.
It uses its strengths very well and utilizes so much of the game to actually bring out the gameplay, because, you know, if I played this normally, I'd probably be just running crazy, shooting everywhere, just blasting everything. I mean, you can do that, but there's some missions that really, really need to be taken a little slow. These guys were actually really good. They were helping me clear out routes we were setting up prior to the missions, so then the missions went super smooth. Shooting everything is still 100% the same as Rainbow Six Siege. You spray your gun. The gun is really gonna blast up.
I got plenty. You can pick it up next.
The few times I sprayed and I was trying to keep
There's some
control of the
boxes,
gun.
in the field. Let's go.
There's a lot of ammo.
Yeah.
There was also a few times, actually, after these few games where I leveled up my character, I was able to go in and I started doing stuff with the attachments to check it out. The vertical foregrip is definitely not amazing if you want to spray. Your spread does change significantly, exactly like Rainbow Six Siege. Co-op wise, it is 3 players max per squad. So if you have 4 friends, sorry, you're probably gonna have to sit out, or you're gonna have to start rotating and splitting groups. The game is pretty cool because it has adaptive difficulty. So depending on how many people are in the game, it changes how difficult it is. So like there will be fewer or more enemies. Spores will spawn accordingly. And then when you get to the higher game modes, they start spawning in elites, which, you know, similar to like special zombies and Left 4 Dead. These guys specialize and they hit hard with a lot of health. So yeah, over here I was basically just checking everything out and really taking in the scenery as much as I could, because I played this map once, but it wasn't even with other people. So he's holding a device. This is one of the objectives you have to take care of, and it's bring the bomb basically over. The flashlights are cool because you can see through the walls when there's an enemy there. Yeah, see, on solo you only need 1, and since we're with a 3 stack, we actually needed 3. I was over here trying to figure everything out, since this was my first time playing this mission. That mission style. Yeah, so in that top left corner is basically your time limit for every map you're doing. At this point, we're basically just checking everything out, seeing what we can collect before we move on to the next area. You know, ammo, equipment replenishment, your skills. So each operator will have a skill, just like Rainbow Six Siege, but you're only allowed to use it once unless you're Sledge. I was able to try this out last night. I tried out Sledge. He's one of the only operators that can constantly use his react equipment, which is the special basically. So, you know, Hibana has the breaching charges.
Cover me, I'm covered in this stuff. Can you clear it? Someone clean it out? Oh, thanks. Awesome.
One more.
It's too late for me.
Doc uses his
Oh, awesome. If you don't clear them out for me,
Excuse me. Doc uses his healing gun, so he can revive himself or pick himself up. Oh, here's the spores I was talking about.
Okay, ammo. There's medkit.
I'm pretty good on ammo if somebody needs it. So right there on my screen, since it's like
pick up 2 ammo crates on the first level.
dirtied, that means I have a spore on me. I didn't even know I had a spore on me until like way later.
Oh, if you get any of that stuff, you can just call it. We can just do a melee on you. I guess that works. So I'm gonna take
Yeah,
it.
so if you don't break the spores, this is what happens.
You're doing all right. Maintain
Plenty of ammo everywhere.
Found some ammo.
We're good to go. I'm gonna just use that up.
So right here's the airlocks. Basically, each airlock is the intermission between each zone. So you have 3 zones in each part of the map. So this first map, you know, there's 3 zones, and then you go to the next one, there's 3 zones. Every time you go in, it is RNG, so it's just like Left 4 Dead, where it's not, everything's not going to be exactly where it used to be. And then for this game, it's objective based. Each objective changes. The further you go, the harder the level gets. So it basically goes from easy, medium, and hard, and you can extract at any point in time. Yeah, so I was over here trying to figure out the buttons still. I haven't played Siege in a while, so it kind of threw me off that 3 was also my grenade button. This place a lot like Siege, but like wait for you guys to see this content. Yeah, so I'm right here monologuing and talking about stuff. I didn't really want to show too much of the audio that I had in game. It was very rough to be able to capture that, because I didn't want to be too loud for my teammates, because the mic was not ideal, because we were also echoing through somebody else's mic. So this one's basically like rescue a hostage situation. Spend a lot of time clearing the way. As you can tell, the destruction is still the same. We're all just taking our time, popping them as we go, trying to make sure we take care of these spores.
Okay, extraction point is on the left.
Yeah. There's a broken wall. He made a broken
secure the
wall,
path first.
just like you would normally in Siege. Sounds good to me. We have the VIP right here that we need to extract.
Got 3 on this
The
side.
dead end.
If you want to take one, I can take another one.
I'm gonna take one on the left.
But yeah, all in all, I really enjoyed this. Not 100% something I would play every day, but it's something that you have the homies, you want to play it. I highly recommend just trying it out on Game Pass if you have it, and then work from there. But it is pretty fun game to just sit down and just mess around on. Always enjoyed Rainbow Six, so playing this with just PvE makes it a lot more fun with, especially the homies when we're like, let's just play something really nice and chillax.
Asset to the extraction pod.
The game can get intense. The rank mode is actually gonna come when you get to end game, so you can actually just PvE it with the homies and actually climb up ranks. So we're over here clearing the way for him, using kill holes.
Is that a dead end or what?
Let me check real quick. There's stairs that are going up.
Oh, awesome.
Get the asset to the extraction pod.
Ooh,
As you can tell, when you hit some of the crit spots, you know, you get extra points for killing them.
Package is secured.
So every mission, as long as you contribute,
Oh,
you
we
all get the same XP, and then it goes based off your performance in game. So let's say you're one of those people that don't kill anything. It
Now we'll put up
it really takes away
Oh, nice. You're
from how much XP you gain.
It's not very useful.
I heard it's really good for the holding ones where you're
Yes, pride and joy.
nice. Let's go.
Don't let it go to your head.
how do we actually keep as a team? Or
Just like that.
Hey guys, welcome to the end of the video. There's a little bit of audio in the background, so I apologize. Right now, this is the end, and we are going to be recapping real quick. All in all, R6 Extractions, I would say try it out on Game Pass, 100%.
you guys are okay with that?
The game is only $40, so then it's not breaking the bank, but it is basically a rehash of Rainbow Six just in a PvE standpoint. If you really liked the Rainbow Six PvE game mode that they had during the Siege gameplay, then this game would be perfect for you. So definitely pick it up, grab some friends, make sure you don't game alone. You know, I had to throw back that old saying, but we'll catch you in the next video. Hopefully see some more reviews coming soon. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.